Everybody wants to talk about the next trend, the next platform, or the new money skill, but the truth is, the skills that are going to make or break you have absolutely nothing to do with algorithms, AI prompts, or funnels. They're human skills, the internal skills that turn you into the type of person that can build anything. Now, the broke people, for now, henceforth, and forevermore, they're going to be the ones who chase tools. The rich, they're going to be the ones who mastered themselves. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 core skills that made me over 7 figures online in my business and had my first digital product do a little over 900K. And if you master these 5 core skills, you'll build some real wealth. And if you don't, you'll probably just end up being another creator with a lot of potential that never panned out. It's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break down these 5 skills that you need to master, and I want to get right into it because I know you have very important things to do today, like watch more YouTube videos that you're not going to implement, and I know that you're not going to implement it because you haven't mastered the first skill, and this is what a lot of people don't like to hear. You don't have a business problem. You have a discipline problem, which is skill number 1. You can't lead a team, a community, or a movement if you can't even lead yourself. People don't do what you say, they do what you do. If your business is sloppy, if your content's inconsistent, if your habits are all over the place, you're leading by example whether you realize it or not. I've seen it happen everywhere. Creators saying that they want to build wealth while skipping uploads, winging launches, sleeping in, making excuses, consuming more than they produce. But every single millionaire that I know, they are boringly disciplined. They've engineered their environment to make discipline easy, so here's how you do it. Remove friction from good things and make the good things the easiest to do, and add friction to all the bad things. I was literally talking to someone in my community about this yesterday. They were saying that they spend entirely too much time on social media because it's hard for them to have scheduled work blocks. And I said, well, how much time are you on social media? They told me. I said, well, that's your entire work block right there. Add that friction to the social media. They said, okay, I'll get off it less. I won't get on it as much. I said, no, delete it off of your phone. That adds another level of friction because guess what? Social media isn't as fun when you have to log on the website on your computer. It's not designed to be consumed on a computer. And then to take it another level, make sure that your phone is out of reach when you're working. It's productivity time, not scroll and get distracted by ding, ding, ding notification sounds. My phone is a boring brick. I have nothing that could entertain me on my phone. All that I do on my phone is talk to my loved ones. I don't even know where my phone is right now in my house. Why? Because this is productivity time. It's somewhere else. It's not within the arm's reach. And even if it was, I can't do anything on it. I've closed that dopamine loop. My phone is boring. I know that constantly being on my phone and scrolling on my phone is a bad habit, so I added a level of friction to it. Another thing that I took off of my phone, outside of social media, I deleted DoorDash. If I know that eating bad food and eating junk food is a detriment to my health, which will be a detriment to my productivity because I would have brain fog for one, and then I would have spills in my energy levels. Well, let's add a level of friction to that. So if I want to go and eat bad food, I have to physically get up, walk to my car, drive there, and get the bad food. But I'm not bringing a bad habit to my front doorstep. Another thing that you can do is to create visual reminders for focus. So something that's worked for me in the past is that I would take one sticky note the day before and I would post it on my computer. So I would be focused on accomplishing that one thing for the day. Then I later started to take a dry erase marker and write that one thing on my bathroom mirror. So that would be the first thing that I saw every single morning. So that would be a reminder of my one thing to focus on and my one thing to get accomplished today. But you need to be self-disciplined. So many people, they're not able to do the work that they need to do when they don't feel like it, when they're not motivated, when they don't feel inspired. That's why they like to listen to motivational and inspirational YouTube videos. That's why they like to read all these self-help and motivational books so they can feel good, right? But discipline is always going to outweigh motivation. Why? Because motivation is just a feeling. Just like any other feeling, it fades. Just like when you're mad, you're not mad all the time, it fades. Just like when you're happy, you're not happy all the time, it fades. Just like when you're sad, you're not sad all the time, it fades. Motivation is the same thing. You are always not going to feel motivated. But the successful people are self-disciplined enough to still do the things that they need to do each and every single day, even when they don't feel like it. And the part that people miss is that they think that discipline is about punishment. It's not, it's about confidence. When you're disciplined in private, you show up with confidence in public. And the public can feel that. Your audience can feel that. Your team that you build in the future can feel that. People that you just walk past and converse with on a day-to-day can feel that. And your bank account reflects that. So skill number 1 is self-discipline, because you can't scale chaos. Now, skill number 2 is the entrepreneur's superpower, and that's adaptability. The market's about to shift faster than it ever has. AI is replacing freelancers, attention spans are shrinking, platforms are evolving, and the people who win won't be the smartest, they'll be the fastest to adapt. I remember when COVID hit, entire industries got wiped out. Like, I had friends whose businesses just went to the ground like within a month's time. My business was getting affected by it, but I adapted. I took my business online, and I'm thankful for going through that extremely difficult time in my business and my entrepreneurial journey, because I never would have discovered the power of digital products, because that's when I discovered that I could package up my intellectual property and sell it online and build a nice sized business from that. But that only happened because I pivoted fast, and that forced me to develop the most important, strongest muscle that you need to have in business, which is flexibility. So ask yourself, what's the one thing that you've been resisting in business? And deep down, you know that one thing could be the one thing that could change everything. Maybe it's showing your face on camera. Maybe it's switching up your offer. Maybe it's finally going all in on that thing that you've been avoiding. Maybe it's quitting all that short form bullcrap on social media because you're scared of YouTube, because you think YouTube would take too long to build. Well, how long have you been trying all that short form social media stuff, and how's that working out for you? Look, starting now and forever in the future, resistance equals irrelevance. If you want to get rich, stay rich, or even stay relevant, you have to adopt this mindset. I don't fear change, I lead it. Because the truth is, growth doesn't come from comfort. So skill number 2 is adaptability, because the market doesn't care about your comfort zone. Now, skill number 3 is transparent communication. Clarity is the new currency. If you're building a brand or a community or a team, or even in your content, your ability to clearly communicate will determine everything. Now, here's what most creators do wrong. They try to look perfect. They avoid being transparent with their audience and themselves. But clarity is power. Look, when you're honest with data, performance, with what's working and what's not working, it builds trust. And trust scales faster than tactics. Businesses and entrepreneurs that communicate transparently, they don't just double productivity, they quadruple it. In your business, that might look like being upfront about your next move with your audience. That might look like admitting where you're behind and how you plan to fix it. That might look like sharing numbers with your team. People don't follow perfect leaders, they follow clear ones. So skill number 3 is transparent communication, because clarity creates conviction and conviction creates cash. Now, the 4th skill is vision. You gotta know where you're going. Most creators stay broke because they're stuck reacting. They're waiting on the algorithm to tell them which way to go. But leaders don't wait for trends, they create them. The richest creators will have one thing that the rest don't, and that's a clear vision. And the vision drives everything, whether that be your content, your offers, your funnels, literally everything. And just think about this for a second. People say that they want to be successful entrepreneurs, but they have no clear vision. They have no destination that they're headed to. But anything else in their life that they found success at, they have a clear destination and they can see where it is that they're heading. So even something as simple as going to the grocery store, think about it. You already know in your head, you can envision where you're going. That's why you get to your destination. Anytime you hop into your car, you don't just hop in your car, cross your fingers and hope that you get somewhere nice. No, you either visually know where you're going, so you go there, you already have the end in mind, or you already have the end in mind and you put the address in your GPS, and then your GPS is going to take you to that destination, no matter what obstacles occur in the street. Oh, there's a car wreck over here. Okay, the GPS will give you another route. Oh, traffic's backed up right here. The GPS will give you another route. This street is closed. Oh, the GPS will give you another route. But you are going to get to your end destination because you already have the end in mind. You've already envisioned it. People have their destination in mind. They have the vision on anything else in their life. But when it comes to their business, when it comes to their goals, when it comes to their ambitions, when it comes to their financial endeavors, they're just running around like a chicken with their head cut off. They have no vision. They have no destination to where they are headed. So ask yourself this. If you just happen to have all the cash in the world and someone came up to you wanting to work for you and your business and what it is that you're creating, could you tell them where you're taking your business in one sentence? If not, that's your problem. You can't scale a brand that doesn't know what it stands for. So paint the vision and then over communicate it over and over and over again so your audience can't forget it and your brain can't forget it. Because people don't follow goals, they follow direction. So skill number 4 is vision, because the moment you stop looking ahead is the moment your business dies right behind you. And skill number 5 is accountability, and this is the uncomfortable superpower. And most people avoid this, and that's why most people stay broke. Accountability is what separates wish makers from action takers. In business, it means holding yourself accountable to measurable outcomes. No vague goals, no "I'll try." Look, you need clear expectations, clear metrics, and clear follow-up. People who have at least one person that they're accountable to are 95% more likely to hit their goals. But if you want to take it another level and be a real beast, nobody should have to hold you accountable. If you say that you want to do something and you say that you are going to do something, be accountable to yourself and do the things that you claim you want to do. Why is it so hard for you to do the things that you want to do to be successful as an entrepreneur in your business, but it's not hard for you to go and work for somebody else? I don't understand it. Somebody will sit there and tell me that it's hard for them to work for 90 minutes on their dreams, but yet they go in without any qualms about going to work 40 hours a week for at least 40 years of their life to retire off of 40% of their income. But it's very difficult for them to work for 90 minutes on something that they claim that they want to do. If you can hold yourself accountable to the things that you claim that you want to do, you will go so far and you will see that the competition is damn near nothing, because nobody can do that. And when you hold yourself accountable, you train your subconscious mind to get on board with your conscious mind of what it is that you say that you want to do, because your subconscious mind is really running everything in the background. But your conscious mind is basically stupid. It's a dumb AI, but we're always giving it the wrong prompts. So every time you say that you're going to do something and you don't do it, well, guess what? You just put in a prompt to your AI to not get your conscious mind on board with the subconscious mind to actually accomplish something. But every time that you choose to do something that's a hindrance in your life, you're training your AI, you're training that dumb subconscious mind that, okay, this is what we do want to do. So instead of sitting down and creating a YouTube video, we just want to sit down and consume YouTube videos for an hour and then eat some snacks and then sit on the couch and feel like we were productive today because we sat down and watched videos for an hour. Now we're going to sit down and watch some more videos for 2 hours and eat snacks that are just going to make us lethargic and give us brain fog, so we won't have the energy or brain focus to do anything tomorrow. That's what you're teaching your subconscious mind, that that's what you actually want to do. That's why all the work that you claim that you actually want to do is so hard to do, because it registers as something that your brain has been trained that you don't want to do, because you continuously lie to yourself and you don't hold yourself accountable. And if you feel like I'm attacking you right now, accountability only feels like an attack to people who refuse to take ownership. So skill number 5 is accountability, because comfort never built a legacy. Now, broke people aren't going to fail because of lack of talent. They're going to fail because they never learned how to lead themselves. But the ones who win, they'll master these 5 internal skills and the external will follow, like all them results that you see from them right now. And if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description to join this Credit at the Top community. For personal coaching from myself, all my exclusive trainings, plus a private community and entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only a few bucks a day to join right now, literally less than a cup of coffee per day. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But these platforms will change, the strategies will change, but the person that you're becoming, that's something that'll compound forever. So before you chase the next shiny thing, learn these skills or stay broke forever. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community. And I see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. Go ahead and check out this video right here for 3 tiny digital products that will always sell, especially if you know these skills. It's credited at the top.